Hey guys, I'm your host, your one and only Oscar Fish, and today I'll be talking to you about color changing pellets and how they could really make a difference on the color of Oscar skin, especially tiger Oscars and even albino Oscars like this one over here. But before I get into that, let me just warn you guys that this tank is undergoing water change, so it might not look very appetizing and satisfying for you could see. Once again, quick reminder: this is a 230-gallon aquarium. It might not seem like it at the moment because I've taken out a good part of the water, probably like 20% of the water. Anyways, let me talk about the color changing pellets and which company of fish food I recommend. A little scrap to buy to change the color of these Oscars very fast too. So what I recommend, I have it right over here. 2 seconds. Is this company over here, Cichlid Gold. It's a very good company. It's not too expensive. Well, it's not the company. Actually, it's Hikari Cichlid, the company. The name of the bag is just Cichlid Gold. You see, and it even says specialist fish food, which makes it more authentic, you know? Yeah, I get large pellets. Well, because these fish, as you can see, are relatively large, all 10 to 14 inches. Except maybe for the little shark over there. Anyways, these pellets really do work miracles because it says here on the box. Anyways, I can't really find it. It says here on the fish bag that within 1 to 2 months, the Oscars should change colors and have a much brighter tone in their skin. But me, since I was feeding them these pellets like all the time, I stopped feeding live goldfish for about 2 months or a month and a half actually, before I could focus on feeding them entirely these pellets. And what happened is that after not even a month, these Oscars took a lot of color on them. So this guy, if you look at my other video, which the link is going to be in the description, sorry. If you saw this guy before, he had absolutely no red on him. He was completely like a regular tiger Oscar. He wasn't even a red Oscar. He had no color, no tone on his skin. As for the tiger Oscar over here, he was entirely black, gray, and a little white. He looked pretty ugly at first. But with these pellets, he started having these orange spots right there, as you can see. Some beautiful orange spots because of these pellets. Absolutely stunning. The albino over here, who's blind. And if you want to know why this Oscar's blind, the link is in the description for that video too. She used to have only white skin. She had very little orange spots. Now look, she's entirely covered in orange because of the excessive feeding of these amazing pellets. And same thing with the albino over here. Initially, he had absolutely no tone and no color in his skin. And now, if you look at him, he looks stunning. He has a lot of color in his skin. And this technically shouldn't even happen. But because of these miracle worker pellets right here, which I'm showing again, just so you could get the name. Beautiful. It works miracles, and not only for Oscars, for my other fish too, like the South American pike cichlid over here, this long 14-inch fish. When I first got him as a baby, when he was only around 2 inches, he had absolutely no red on him, no black. He had no color tone. You see that? And now if you look at his tail and his dorsal fin, he has a bit of red, which is not even supposed to happen with pike cichlids, but because of these pellets, well, guess what? It happened. So basically, just to say, to conclude, all these fish here, I mean, all my Oscars have crazy beautiful colors, which makes them very attractive to watch, and it makes them much peaceful when I look at the aquarium and I see these beautiful colored Oscars in my freshwater predator aquarium. It makes it much better to see, and just to see that these little miracle working pellets, they work very well. And if you feed them every day or 2 to 3 times a day, if you feed your Oscars these pellets, not too much obviously, because excessive feeding or overfeeding is obviously bad, but if you feed them 2 to 3 times a day for maybe about 30 days, you'll notice this color change right away, and it's gonna stick with the Oscar. Like, it won't leave if you feed them less, but you still gotta keep feeding them these pellets like maybe once every 2 3 days after that. Like, once you get this color change, you can start feeding them once every 3 days these type of pellets, and the colors won't leave, they'll still stay there. That's the advantage. But if you don't feed them a lot, you'll notice the color change in maybe 2, 3, even 4 months, depending on how much you feed them and how big your fish are. So that's it for the video. That's all I wanted to say about the cichlid gold pellets that change the colors of any cichlid. So thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you liked it, hit that dislike button if you hated it, which is your opinion. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.